Hello everyone, my name is Jitendra Bapna. Welcome to MuleSoft and AI episode. This is episode 9. In this particular episode, we are going to discuss about how we can set up a Omni Gateway in the shared space. In previous video, we have seen how we can set up a Omni Gateway in the private space. We are going to also discuss about setting up the Omni Gateway in the shared space and using the Omni Gateway in the private space. Okay, so let's get started. I will dive into Anypoint platform. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to set up a Omni Gateway. I already talk about the Omni Gateway in detail in my previous video. So we have a two flavors of Omni Gateway. One is Managed Omni Gateway and Self Managed Omni Gateway, right? So we're going to set up a Managed Omni Gateway in the shared space. I will simply click on Add Managed Omni Gateway. So here I can give some kind of name to Omni Gateway, Jitendra Sandbox GW, and I can just put shared. Okay, so here I don't have any private space, so I can just set up in any one of the region. Okay, I will just skip a default region whatever it's selected, and then I can select the release channel version, and you can select the type of the Omni Gateway or Manage Omni Gateway you want, right, depending on your number of APIs. And we know, like, we can also configure the advanced options. We have discussed this in the last video. Once we have done this, so it's a very simple, just click on save and deploy. It is not going to create any application into your runtime manager. It will not, right? So it's got set up. So I already created it, so let's go there. Okay, so let me go to one of the application. So I have already have one of the application deployed in the, again this is in the shared space basically. Okay, so let me access this application. So let me put full path /API /v1/accounts. Okay, so this is what it returned the account basically. I want to put a Omni Gateway on the top of this particular application. Now, what is the difference between setting up the Omni Gateway in the private space and setting up the Omni Gateway in the shared space? Okay, so let me explain that. So whenever we create a Omni Gateway, in the private space, it will give a private endpoint and it will give a public endpoint also, right? In this particular, whenever we set up the Omni Gateway in the shared space, it will only give a public endpoint, right? So there is a no chance we can make this Omni Gateway as a private Omni Gateway, right? In case of when we set up the Omni Gateway in the private space, we can remove the public endpoint and it will become it already provide a private endpoint, so it will become a private Omni Gateway also, right? So that's possible there. But in case of shared Omni Gateway, right, whenever we are setting up the Omni Gateway in the shared space, we don't have any private endpoint. So the endpoint is, whatever endpoint we get, that is the public endpoint, right? Apart from that, I don't think we can able to set up any vanilla domain or anything on the top of this particular Omni Gateway, like, if you want some api.example.com or anything, that is not possible here. It is possible in the private space whenever you are setting up the Omni Gateway in the private space. So you can use the same domain which has been configured on the private space. Other thing, the third difference, so whenever we set up a Omni Gateway in the shared space, it can only access the application which is available publicly. Like if the application is deployed on the private space, it doesn't have any public endpoint, right? So it only have a private endpoint. In that case, Omni Gateway available in the shared space will not able to access that particular application, right? So whenever Omni Gateway available in private space, right, it can access that application which is deployed in the same private space basically on the private endpoint. So that's possible with a private space, but not possible with a shared space. Okay, so that are the few difference. The first thing in the terms of application. So for Omni Gateway in the shared space, it requires the application which is available over the internet, right? So any application which is available privately, or which is deployed in the private space and doesn't have a public endpoint, it will not able to connect. Okay, and these are the few difference we just talk about when we set up the Omni Gateway in the private space and when we set up the Omni Gateway in the shared space. Okay, so my Omni Gateway is up and running, right? Then what, like I already shown you one of the application. Now I can go back to my API manager. So I will just put the Omni Gateway on the top of that particular application running in the runtime manager. Okay, so that's like, let's page is loading, so I can simply say add new API, right? And here it is showing the Omni Gateway. You can set up the Mule Gateway also. If you want to set up in the Omni Gateway, you can just say Omni Gateway, just say next, This is my Salesforce account API, which is I already published the API specification into Exchange, so that's why it's showing here. Okay, you can select the asset type, it's a YAML only. Just say next. If you want to give any base path or anything, you can give it, right? And just give an instance label Salesforce system API. Any advanced options, or like if you want to enable the manual approval whenever you are creating client ID and client secret, if you click on this option, it will get manual approved. Okay, so consumer endpoint, like we can give it. Let me duplicate this. What is the consumer endpoint? I will show you. So that is nothing, your Omni Gateway endpoint. That is a Omni Gateway public endpoint. So let me go back to my runtime manager. Just click on Omni Gateway and just select this Omni Gateway. Just copy this URL. This is nothing, it's a consumer endpoint. Okay, so let me paste it here. Always try to put the slash at the end. Just say next. Okay, and here you need to provide a URL basically. So what I will do, I will just provide some base URL, or I will just provide this particular URL here. I'll just copy this. Okay, go back to, let me go back. I'll just put this URL here. I can call this as a Salesforce system upstream API. I can copy this, I can paste it here. API, I can just call this as a API route. Okay, you can just set the route rules also. You can add the multiple routes also. So basically, if you want all the GET requests to go through this particular API, you just select the GET method here. If you want POST, so for POST you need to call the other API. You can select, you can keep on adding the route. So you can also put like some kind of resource path. What are the resource path available in the host, or if you have any specific value in the on the header, depending on that you can select. And even you can decide like you can create a multiple ad route. You can say 50% traffic goes to this, 50% traffic goes to this, right? So this will make sure like if you are getting the 100 requests, so 50% will go to route 1, 50 will go to the route 2, basically like that. Just say next and just say save and deploy. Okay, so now what I will do, so I will just copy this Omni Gateway URL again. Let me copy this. Okay, and put slash API slash v1 slash account. It might not be working till now, so yeah, it is still running. So let me check few things, because there are few important things we need to take care when we are setting up this, right? So make sure like this upstream URL, right, it always ends with slash. That's the one thing you need to take care. Okay, yeah, all this looks good. It is ending with slash, which is okay. So I will just say cancel. I don't want to do anything. What I will do, I will apply one simple policies. So I already talked about inbound and outbound policy in my previous video. Just say add inbound policy, and what I will do, I will just search for basic authentication simple. Just say next. I will give some username and the password admin. Okay, okay, I applied the policy. It will get activated shortly. So right, so for example, I will tell you one thing. So you have a Omni Gateway in the shared space, and this particular application deployed in the private space basically, and right, which doesn't have any public endpoint, like public endpoint has been removed. It will not going to accessible from the Omni Gateway which is running in your shared space, right? So like now other question, if you are my Omni Gateway in region US East 2 and my application in another region like US East 1, will Omni Gateway able to access it? Yes, it can. So basically my Omni Gateway in shared space is deployed in some other region, my application is deployed in some other region. Only the condition is like there should be public endpoint available with that particular application to access by the Omni Gateway in the shared space. So that is the one of the condition you need to take care. Okay, So let's see, let's try to run this. Like this is the not let me see. Yeah, this is the see it is asking me for username and the password. So okay, so I will just say no thanks. We got the proper response here basically. Let me hit now. It will not ask for username and again password because it has been cached. Okay, see. So now one more thing, like which is where we need to, that is very important also, dashboards. So let's see whether it able to capture the request and everything. See, you can see, right? So whatever request I'm passing, it able to capture. So all this, right? It provides a lot of things basically. For example, average CPU uses, average memory, average latency, number of API requests, all this we get all these kind of things basically. If there's any error count, right? There's a one. So let me do one thing, like I can put some, remove that accounts. It should give 404. Let me put some. Okay, so let me refresh this page. So you can see, like, you know, you have a 401, like you got, like I just passed a lot of 406 and all this 404, right? So you can see all the error has been captured. So you can see the logs also. So you have a certain kinds of logs and everything for your Omni Gateway. So you can get into the logs and you can see all those things, right? So then we have some run configuration. So this is nothing, like if you want to, what kind of logging you want, debug, warn, error, fatal, like, you know, you can define the timeouts basically. If you want to define some kind of circuit breaker pattern, that is also supported. Okay, yeah. So that is what, like, that is how you can set up a Omni Gateway. It's a shared space. It's a similar approach, like when we are setting up the Omni Gateway in private space and setting up the Omni Gateway in the shared space, right? And I already talk about what's the difference between using the Omni Gateway in shared space and using the Omni Gateway in the private space, right? So I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please click on like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.